I am so excited to be a part of this today, and I'm really missing being there with all of you in person. So I really appreciate the opportunity to present remotely. My name is Linda Ricci. I am the Deputy Office Director in the Office of Strategic Partnerships and Technology Innovation. Before I get into a lot of the discussion, I want us to start at the beginning. Why are we all here? Why do we want to see smart and autonomous medical systems developed and deployed? The vision of the FDA and CDRH specifically, as shown on this slide, is that patients in the US have access to high quality, safe, and effective medical devices of public health importance. I think we can all agree that SaAMS devices meet this need. They are of public health importance, and we need for them to be high quality and safe and effective. We also want the patients in the US and the US in general to be the world leader in regulatory science and medical device innovation. These devices are innovative. These devices require regulatory science in order to bring them to fruition. We want to be able to make sure that we can continually monitor these devices so that once they're on the market, they can remain safe and effective. And lastly, this is about the patients. We want to make sure that we are providing patients with the best possible care that we can. So we are here today to discuss how we can develop safe and effective systems. At the FDA, we embrace the development of these types of innovative devices. We are excited to be a member of this community and work together to enable the development and marketing of these systems. As we have heard already today, these are not simple devices, and we have been working on the foundation for years. It is now time to move out of the lab, out of the prototype phase, out of the ones and twos, and make this not an academic exercise. As we think about how and plan on moving forward, I do want to take a moment now with the rest of my slides to review where we have been and what we have accomplished. Many of you will remember in 2014 when Julian hosted an event to demonstrate technology solutions needed to take care of Ebola patients. This was 10 years ago. It seems much longer than just 10 years. This event was intended to rapidly prototype what was possible during a 3-day hackathon. This event highlighted the importance of all of us working together to solve a problem. The ability to prototype closed-loop solutions as well as remote control by working together was fascinating to watch. I was there in the lab working with the companies and the academics together to solve the problem. We all have a piece of this solution. At the FDA, our job is to protect and promote public health. Developing innovative solutions that allow us to provide care in a better, more efficient, and safe manner has always been part of our mission. We have developed policy and tools to move us forward and to encourage innovation in this space. As we have heard from many of our speakers this morning, interoperability is a core characteristic of smart and autonomous medical systems. As an ecosystem, we have recognized this importance and have worked together on many different products. I am highlighting 3 of these items on this slide that the FDA has accomplished towards a goal of having safely interoperable devices. The first occurred more than a decade ago. The FDA hosted a workshop on interoperability in 2010. Workshops such as this are intended to discuss a challenging topic from a variety of positions and advance the work together. I do want to note that the title of this workshop was not, let's try to be interoperable. The title included Achieving Safety and Effectiveness. Secondly, in 2013, the FDA officially recognized an initial set of standards that manufacturers could use to improve patient care by making sure that their devices work well together. As we have also heard this morning, standards are another tool that can be used to achieve safe and effective interoperability. We continue to recognize standards that support interoperability, and a complete list is available on our website. Lastly, on this slide, I want to highlight our guidance on interoperability, where we lay out recommendations for what to include in a pre-market submission that includes interoperability between devices. These considerations are during design, labeling considerations, and testing considerations. While there have been many additional activities that have happened not only at the FDA, but across the ecosystem, I chose to highlight these three to showcase the FDA's commitment to moving the needle in this area. We work with the ecosystem to create tools and policies to overcome challenges associated with addressing public health needs. As we continue to develop, FDA is excited and interested in seeing the tools and policies developed around interoperability put to test in this community. As I'm sure you have heard many at the FDA say, cybersecurity is patient safety. Interoperable systems and systems with remote control capability and autonomous systems can result in safer and more effective solutions, but only when done securely. The FDA has repeatedly indicated that interoperability and cybersecurity are not mutually exclusive properties of a system. We need to be able to realize the benefits of interoperability, including the development of SaAMS, without compromising cybersecurity. Both are needed and both need to be considered together. And let me repeat, interoperability and cybersecurity are not mutually exclusive properties of a system. As we continue to innovate in this area, we cannot lose touch with the security needed. The needed security also should not keep us from innovating. The last item I'm going to touch on is our work in the physiologic closed-loop controlled devices. The FDA finalized this guidance on this subject in 2023. This guidance discusses considerations for those that are developing these types of products. And just as a reminder, a physiologic closed-loop controlled device is a medical device that automatically adjusts or maintains a physiologic variable through delivery or removal of energy or article using feedback from a physiologic measuring sensor. This work represents another important tool to move the needle. I did want to bring up one additional topic that I won't discuss in any deep sense, but that also can advance the work in SaAMS devices, and that is through digital health, including AI and ML. The advances in both the science and the regulatory science in these areas can enable SaAMS development. So what are our next steps? We have accomplished a lot together over the past decade. We have put several building blocks in place. We have discussed how to do interoperable systems safely and securely. Together, we have developed standards that include interoperability. We have dispelled the myth that products cannot be both interoperable and cyber secure, and we have discussed technical considerations for closed-loop devices. We still have much to do, but this is the time for us to continue to innovate and collaborate to move the needle. We cannot afford not to. I encourage all of us to act, not to sit back and admire the problem, but to make progress and improve patient safety through the use of SaAMS. Our patients deserve it. Thank you.